So I still get questions about what actually makes an estate land to appreciate faster than other estate land. On this video today, I want to talk about what makes a land appreciate faster than another land. All right, and the very first point is location. Where that land is located is very, very important. You can't take location away from a land, right? A land that's in the right location will always appreciate faster than another land that is in a not so very good location. Now, the location of the land is very important. Now, that land, where is it close to? What is the nearest landmark to that land? Are there a lot of government projects in that land? These are value or appreciation drivers into a property, right? An estate that is very close to a government presence like a bridge, airport, a flyover, right? All this infrastructure, all this government presence help to appreciate or help to drive appreciation into a land, right? The location of the land is basically more than what it takes to make a land to appreciate fast. Now, what's the closest landmark to that estate? Is there companies? Are there companies around that estate? Are there industries, factories? These are things that also make a land to appreciate fastly. Now, the second point I want to give you today about appreciation drivers into a land is the title on that land. What does that estate land come with? Does it come with a deed of assignment, a C of O, a deed of conveyance, a deed of lease, a deed of sublease? An estate that has a defined and verified title will always appreciate faster than another estate that doesn't have any form of documentation on that land. There's some lands that you buy and they give you a receipt. Now, what happens is that when you want to sell that land, you might find it a bit difficult because many investors these days need a title document that literally transfers ownership from a seller to a buyer. So this is one major factor that drives appreciation to a land, is the level of documentation on that land. A land that comes with a C of O, a deed of assignment, and a registered survey plan, you will definitely have more appreciation on that land than a land that is just a land receipt or little or no documentation on that land. And the last factor that I want you to consider today about what drives value and maximum appreciation into a land is the infrastructures around the estate and within the estate. This is another factor that drives appreciation into estate land. Now, around the estate, what's happening around the estate? Are there accessible roads, motorable roads into the property? Are there supermarkets around it? Are there basic amenities like schools, hospitals, malls, complexes? Are they close to that estate? When an estate is strategically positioned where all these things are happening, the land will definitely experience massive appreciation. Now, what is the infrastructure inside the estate? Estate that has a perimeter fence and estate gates, drainages in the estate, accessible and connecting roads in the estate, electricity, water supply in that estate, 24-hour security. All these factors in that estate is what will make that estate very expensive. So before all this infrastructure in the estate, probably it was selling for 10 million naira, but once they put in the perimeter fence, the gatehouse, the drainages in the estate, the connecting roads in the estate, electricity in that estate, and water in that estate, the price can move from 10 million naira all the way to 30 million naira because infrastructure in and around an estate drives appreciation into that estate. So today, when you want to buy into an estate, you need to consider three factors. First is the location of that estate you want to buy into. It needs to be close to government presence and landmarks. Secondly, the documentation on that estate is as important as the land you're buying. And thirdly, what is the infrastructure in the estate and around that estate? These are all the things you need to put into consideration that will make your land appreciate fastly in an estate. So if you're looking for properties in Enugu with very good locations, appropriate documentation, and infrastructural growth and development, you can call me no much on your screen today and I will gladly provide you with all you need to make a successful investment right in the state of Enugu. I look forward to your call. Have a great day.